We thought giving her some space would help. She's been hurting herself and blaming others, Brandon said with this sad, understanding voice. It's a cry for help. We've been trying to get her the support she needs. Miss Apple was already helping him lift me up off her lawn, and I tried to pull away, but she was holding my arm now, believing every word he said. Sweetheart, you're bleeding all over the place. Let's get you inside and call your mother right away. Thank you so much, Brandon said as he picked me up like I weighed nothing. I'll take her home and get her cleaned up. Next thing I knew, we were back inside the house. Brandon set me down on the couch and got the first aid kit from under the sink, started cleaning the cuts on my hands with alcohol that burned like fire. You're going to keep quiet from now on. No one's here to protect you. He reached under the couch and his hand came back up holding rope. 3 days is a long time to be locked in here with me. He grabbed both my wrists and started wrapping the rope around them, but I bit down on his hand as hard as I could, tasting copper and blood. His hand jerks back from my teeth and I taste his blood in my mouth as he stumbles backward, cursing. I scramble away from him on the couch, my heart hammering so hard I can barely breathe, and I see him looking at his bleeding hand with this expression that's half shock and half something darker. For a second, he just stares at the bite marks, at the blood running between his fingers, and I think maybe he didn't expect me to fight back at all. His face is red and twisted, and I'm waiting for him to grab me again, to hit me, to do something violent. But then something changes in his eyes, and it scares me more than his anger did. Brandon's face shifts from rage to this cold calculation that makes my stomach drop, and he takes a slow breath like he's forcing himself to stay calm. He wraps his hand in his shirt, and the white fabric turns red almost instantly, but he doesn't even wince. When he speaks, his voice is creepy soft, like he's talking to a small child who doesn't understand. He says we need to talk about boundaries and consequences, like I'm the one who did something wrong by biting him when he was trying to tie me up. The way he says it makes my skin crawl because it sounds so reasonable, so practiced, like he's been planning what to say in this exact situation. I force myself to nod and my voice comes out small and shaky when I tell him I'll listen. I'll do whatever he wants. Just please don't hurt me. I'm watching his body language for any sign he's about to grab me again, studying the way his shoulders are tight and his jaw keeps clenching even though his voice stays soft. He seems to buy my fake compliance and sits down in the armchair across from me, still holding his bleeding hand wrapped in the shirt. I notice he keeps glancing at the rope on the floor, like he's deciding whether to use it right now or wait. My whole body is tense and ready to run even though I know there's nowhere to go, and I'm trying to figure out what he wants to hear. He starts talking about respect and trust in this rehearsed way that sounds totally fake, like he memorized a script about healthy family relationships. While he's going on about how much he's done for me and Mom, I hear him pick up his phone from the coffee table. He calls my mom on speaker and she answers right away, her voice already shaky like she's been crying this whole time. Brandon tells her I'm having another episode, that I attacked him and hurt myself trying to break windows, and I can hear her crying harder and saying she knew this would happen. His voice is so calm and sad as he describes my behavior, and I'm sitting there with my mouth open because every word is a lie. I try to yell that he's lying, that he locked me in and tried to tie me up, but he talks right